Hey guys, welcome to SuperMarcelWorld. So there's a new Halloween movie coming. I know this is not news, but since it's October, I thought this would be the right time to talk about it. We don't know much yet, except for the fact that it will not be a sequel to the Rob Zombie films. Yes! Very wise choice. And also that the director and creator of the original, John Carpenter, will be back to produce the film. Yes! It's like a dream come true. Maybe after the last very mediocre and disappointing films, we can finally get on Halloween again. That's scary. Oh, can't wait. I mean, the last good one was Halloween H2O. Resurrection was terrible. The remake was terrible. And don't get me started about the sequel to the remake, cause that was painful, man. Really. So with the participation of Carpenter, I'm all in. This cannot fail, right? Bring it. Here's what I would like to see and what I think a new Halloween film needs in order to get back to form. The story. Don't remake the original story again. I really don't need to see someone else take the role of Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode again. I think we've seen that now. Why not go somewhere new? Take it in a different direction. Personally, I would love to see a sequel in canon. A 9th film. It doesn't have to be a sequel to part 8. They can just use the original films as a fake history and just start fresh. Loomis and Laurie are dead, but Michael is not. So continue with that in a different and new direction. Why am I doing this? Without starting all over with Dr. Loomis, Laurie Strode. Those are great characters, and I know that's where Michael's roots are, but still, we've seen it in the original movies and we've seen it in the remakes. We don't really need to see that again, do we? Suspense. Something so strong in the original and something that was lacking in the last few installments. Suspense. Edge of your seat tension. That's what's missing, and that's what a Halloween film needs, and that's what I want to see. I want nail-biting tension. I want to be in the theater like... something like that. Make us care for the characters, have Michael stalk them, and bring it to a nerve-wracking ending. And that's what worked so well in the original. I want to see Michael stalk someone, I want that person to be afraid and run, and near the ending, they're forced to face their fear and to confront it. This is what happened with Laurie Strode in part 1, in part 2, and in H2O. And that's what I love about the Halloween films. Reboot or sequel. I'm sure that after 8 films in the original series, they're probably not gonna want to return to that and make a 9th movie. They already said they're gonna ignore the Rob Zombie film, so that's a good thing. So either something new and different and totally on its own, or they'll continue the original storyline. And like I said, they don't need to make part 9 after Resurrection. They can just use those films as a fake history. Have that be the history and take Michael in a new direction. I think that's the best way to go. The mask. Get the mask right. It's not that hard. The masks I liked most after the original were the ones used in Curse of Michael Myers and the one in Halloween Resurrection. I know Resurrection was garbage, but I think at least they got the mask right. I loved it. Oh, and keep the mask on. I don't need to see Michael's face. I like the mystery more. A strong female lead. Another big difference between the original and the remake. In the original, Jamie Lee Curtis was perfect as Laurie Strode. She was vulnerable, she was strong, she was excellent. And in the remake, when the role was played by Scout Taylor Compton, I really didn't like her much. I had no interest in the character. I would have been happier if Michael would have stabbed her to death. Really. Get an actress, and I don't mean a pretty face, I mean a real actress that can capture the audience and that can carry the film. Cameos. I would love to see cameos by Jamie Lee Curtis or Danielle Harris or Ellie Cornell. I would love to see that. Make fans happy. Brutal kills. Now, we don't need gore. That's more Jason's thing, but Michael's kills should be brutal. Example. Pinning the guy against the wall in the original. That's awesome! You need stuff like that. He just rams the knife through the victim in the wall and he leaves the victim hanging there and he studies it for a bit. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. That's awesome. Oh, and one more thing. A certain kill. I would love to see, and I would really love to see, and this is extra cool now that John Carpenter is back in the game. I would love to see a Rob Zombie lookalike being killed by Michael in the most horrific way. That would be a statement and it would be very funny. And I think pleasing to the most hardcore fans. So sorry Rob, but I would love to see a lookalike being killed by Michael in the most brutal up way. Yes! Haha! So that's it for now, friends. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Let me know below what you would like to see in a new Halloween film and we'll talk. And of course I hope to see you next weekend when I'll upload another Halloween themed video. So take care, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.